The hierarchy of the Phytobiophysics formulas. I'm going to talk you through these formulas in a very special way. We're going to talk about how each of the stages of development and research have occurred as a result of our amazing in-depth analysis of individual flower essences. We start with 100 heteroelementals. These are simple flower essences, and they're in a little box which actually contains these 100 flowers. We call this the bullet box of jewels. The 100 heteroelementals really are fascinating indeed because they are the 100 elements of the periodic chart. They vibrate on the frequency matched to the frequency of each of the elements of the periodic chart. And remember that we are made up of the periodic chart, our cells. Every mineral on this planet forms part of our makeup, part of our cellular matrix. The bullet box of jewels is very, very powerful indeed. It is a practitioner kit, and it's designed to enable the practitioner to interact with their patient on a very deep and very profound level. These are just a very small range of the 100 hedgerows that make up the philosophy of phytobiophysics. Like many other flower essences, these are basics, they are simples. But from here, we have created combinations. Just going back to our energy harmonizers, the energy harmonizers are formed as a result of research that combines these basic flower essences to create specific vibrations that follow the amazing level of understanding through the endocrine system, the digestive system, the hematology, the immunology, the brain hormones, the toxins, the taints. And this is part of our medical philosophy. Each of these formulations have been created as a result of intense research, and that research is actually extremely important indeed. It's based on an understanding of very, very interesting and very important investigations deeply into each of the profound aspects of health that occur in modern society. And these little toxin testers and these energy harmonizers, which actually form the basis of our medical research, are created as very powerful test kits. The practitioner can make these pathways up by combining different remedies from the different investigations. They can actually create little drops for their patient. However, they've also been very carefully designed to basically investigate the causal factors and to interact with the next stage of our therapy, which of course is, I'm going to move on from there, is really and truly, fascinatingly, the flower formulas. These flower formulas, the 20 flower formulas, form the basis of our really important work through acupuncture. We have 20 flower formulas and we call them complete harmony. However, complete harmony, made up of these 20 formulas, can be combined to create any permutation of frequency that is suitable for each person, each individual. Each of these 20 flower formulas form of astonishing philosophy in their own right. They follow the principles of acupuncture. The acupuncture meridians, they are really, really fascinating in that they can be used instead of acupuncture needles. And this was the original investigative arrangement through Vol. But these formulas have been made up of the other formulas, which I'll just go back to when we look at the fascinating relationship. I seem to be going in the wrong direction here, of our tree formulas. Now, we'll look at our tree formulas because what happened with all our research was that we found clearly that the flower formulas were becoming more complex, that people were needing more and more different combinations, that one flower formula was fabulous but not strong enough to deal with some of the very complex health issues. And this was why we went to the trees and we created the chakra system of the 10 tree formulas, the astonishingly powerful number one, which is called Peak Vitality, ranging through the colours of the rainbow, right the way through to our absolutely beautiful Injury, Superfit 10, Ponderosa and Silver Birch. These tree formulas were the ultimate in our treatment, and these were made up of combinations of all the different research. Going back to the beginning again, we would look at the extraordinary relationship with these formulas and the flowers, the energy harmonizers, and also these fascinating harmony kits, which I'm going to come back to in a minute. The energy harmonizers form the basis of all our research, and this has taken me years and years and years to compile. And it's from here that the other formulas have been created. Now let's look at Birthing Harmony. Birthing Harmony is a pack of 10 little formulas, each designed to support and help a natural childbirth, but also to support and help right the way through the whole gestation period, the birthing and post-birth for the mother, and well, also for her as a breastfeeder. Many people acknowledge that natural childbirth, free from harmful chemicals, is the very best way to bring a baby into the world. But in modern society, most young mothers have to have drugs to facilitate a natural birth. Maybe even cesarean section, epidural pethidine injections used to remove the placenta. Many of these drugs have very harmful side effects, and it's this little pack that supports both mother and baby at the first and early stages of their lives. The next factor in our lives of our children, which is very, very complex and very emotive, is the vaccine packs. Phytobiophysics Childhood Harmony forms a basis of very interesting research. Analysing the effects of each of the vaccines, we've created these little antidotes that support the pathways that enable the baby to be vaccinated safely. This is important in modern society, very important. And then, of course, we have an adult pack, or a child pack as well for that matter, which we refer to as Tropical Harmony. Tropical Harmony is made up of 13 formulas, each designed to support throughout the entire period of travel in tropical countries. These packs are very important. They deal with causes. Phytobiophysics formulas have an extraordinary power, way beyond that of single flower essences. By combining and amplifying and activating these formulas, we have created a philosophy which is very, very important indeed. What do? They deal with causes. They stabilize and harmonize emotional sadness and trauma, which then enables recovery from related physical disorders. It doesn't take an awful lot to understand that when you've had an emotional tragedy, this very quickly becomes a physical disorder. Structure governs function. Function is controlled by emotion. So when we have an emotional imbalance, a tragedy, a shock, this very quickly interacts with the way our bodies work. And if we are maintained in a very, very sad situation, this starts to impact on our structure. We encourage the body's own innate ability to heal or to balance on a very profound level. And by freeing stress in the body, allow a release of toxicity such as poisons and toxins of modern society. These extraordinary formulas are multidimensional. They work to support emotions of the past. They work to support the fact that emotions react with our bodies and interfere with the way we digest and assimilate nutrients. These formulas are unique in their capability of enabling the body to release toxicity, and this is incredibly important in modern society because toxins have a very negative effect on the way our bodies work. They are natural and non-surgical and drug-free, free of additives. They're not addictive, they're not invasive, they're not manipulative. They're safe for babies and children and elderly. They're safe for animals and pets, and we even use the formulas to support horticulture. They're harmless. They have no side effects. They are extraordinarily powerful. And intriguingly enough, the interrelationship with the physical body and the emotions is very profound. Medically, it is considered that structural physical disorders interfere with the way our bodies work, and when our function is not correct, that may impact on emotions. But we regard it in the other way. It is my opinion that every single health problem on this planet originates as a result of some form of emotional disturbance, some form of spiritual, mental, emotional impact, some form of tragedy that has actually interfered with our soul. And this interferes with our ability to recover from very serious disorders. Let's look back at our Phytobiophysics Flower formulas. These extraordinary formulas have an extremely interesting power. They work, as I've already said, on the longitudinal meridian systems of the human body. This is an ancient philosophy. The electrical circuits have been understood for thousands and thousands of years. Acupuncture may be considered to be modern, but it is not modern. It is very, very old. Acupuncture meridians can be assessed, can be checked, can be analyzed, can be seen by certain types of photography, certain types of investigative equipment, which is becoming very much more available in modern society. And it's indisputable that everything that happens in our body happens through electromagnetic interaction. These 20 flower formulas follow principles which are very profound. Traditional Chinese medicine, the meridian system, the chakra system, the nervous system, the endocrine system, neurotransmission. They're created on the resonance of colour. And the colour of the formulas relates to the colour of the flowers that make up each of these formulas. Hence, a red formula has been made and created as a research with red flowers. A yellow formula, likewise, has been made with yellow flowers. The resonance of the colour is extraordinarily interesting in terms of the way our bodies work and function. When we look at our tree formulas, they're very clear. They form the philosophy of the chakra system, and the chakra system is an ancient, ancient wisdom. In English terms, we talk about plexuses, muscle structures, but there is no disputing the fact that the different levels of the human body vibrate on the different frequencies of colour. What we've found is that modern society, which is people are very, very ill, autism, Alzheimer's, cancer, leukemia, asthma, terribly serious structural problems, viruses, the like of which we've never seen before. And our powerful superfit formulas have become, unfortunately, not quite strong enough as singles. We'd never created them to be combined. They were always designed to be used simply. But we're finding that people are needing 3 or 4 or even 5. And it's for this reason that I've now researched the next level. And these next level are called heart power. They follow the principle of the heart lock theory, which is one of the most basic understandings of the way our bodies work. This follows the flow of the blood, the shui that flows following the qi of the energy of our lives through the heart. And these 6, 7 very powerful formulas are, this is special needs formulas. These 7, I beg your pardon, these are the heart power, oh dear, there we are, this is not the right one. All right, part 2 will follow the heart power and the special care. And I am sorry to end in that way, but this will be part 2 because I haven't finished this PowerPoint. Thank you.